Alright, good morning YouTube. I wasn't going to film this one today. I kind of forgot the camera inside and figured it was a small job, so wasn't going to film it, but my lovely wife just brought me out my lunch for the day. Brought the camera out to me, so we'll be filming this one, I guess. So, excavator's loaded up. Kurt's behind me in the dump truck with the yard max. We're going to be doing a garden tear out and a step replacement. So, it's a one-day job. Fitz is not here. That's probably another reason I wasn't planning on filming this. It's just today's kind of combobbled together. But, what, you don't like my combobbled word? But we're gonna head over to the job, get started, then we gotta run the hard scrabble. So, here we go. Here on site. So this is our access. Under this tree, which should bend up pretty well. Get the both the truck and the excavator down there, but we gotta go down there, excavate. I wouldn't say excavate, we're just stripping an area for a garden bed. So Kurt's going down to mark that out. I'm gonna get unloaded and then we'll get the truck back there, load all the stuff out, and then I think 5 plants are going in. It's really simple. It doesn't seem like you need an excavator, but it's the fastest way to strip all that stuff out of there. So let me get this unloaded and we'll go from there. Alright, so I gotta sneak under this tree here. Try not to get it covered in grease, because I did grease the machine this morning. And it's gonna get covered in grease anyway. We're just making it. Once again, the KX33 is the right machine for the job. Let's get tracked on into the back. So since, you know, the grass here is so soft, the goal is 1 in, 1 out. Same with the truck. The mulch and everything that we're gonna bring back there is all gonna be wheelbarrows, but 1 in, 1 out for the truck and the excavator to not destroy the lawn, because it is pretty wet. Let's get Kurt back here. Truck and excavator are now down here. Kurt has painted this out. So here's our corner. I think it's either a 4 or 5 foot bed, and it's going down about 54 feet. So we gotta clear out some of this underbrush, strip all this out of here, and then just get this dug out, just stripped. We're not actually digging anything. So we'll get that cleaned up. Then we can go to hard scrabble, get our plants and everything. We'll take this truck out of here because it won't be needed anymore. We could dump all the debris and then come back with some plants and mulch. So let's get started. All right, we've got a heaping load in the truck here. So this is a 54-foot long, 6-foot wide garden bed. So we got rid of all that brush and that junk. We still need to clean this up, of course, but we're gonna come through here, rake it all out, tarp it. We gotta plant 5 plants and then mulch, and that's it. So we're gonna get the truck on up to the street. We're not gonna need the truck after this, so it's just gonna get brought back to my house. And then Kurt's gonna hit the excavator, or he's pretty good. Excavator's gonna go up by the street because we're done with it, aside from loading mulch. So let's do that. Hopefully Kurt doesn't get stuck going up this hill. That's a lot of weight. He's gonna need 4-wheel drive low. All right, let's get this thing out of here. All right, just like that, it's 10 o'clock. We are leaving the site with our first and only load of junk and debris. We're gonna go just drop that off at my house. We're not even gonna worry about dumping it right now. The skid steer's in our dump spot and everything. So we're just gonna park it, and Kurt's gonna get in this truck. We're not gonna need that truck anymore today. And down to hard scrabble. We gotta go to hard scrabble, Ken for mulch, hard scrabble for plants, Kent for mulch, and then we have to go to Site 1 Supply, which is right down there by... Kurt's talking to me on the walkie-talkie. Then we gotta go to Site 1 Supply for step. So it's a landscape step that we're gonna install. Kurt's trying to talk to me, hold on. Hello.
You hear me?
What did you say? I'm talking to YouTube.
I like my dumper.
Kurt likes his dumper. I do too. That lady just put on her blinker and didn't turn.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Alright, yeah. So we're going hard scrabble Kent, Site 1, get all of our supplies, and then back to the job to install it all. So let's do it. Well, we just got our plants. Kurt went inside to pay. I'm currently getting a free car wash, enjoying the nice little rainbow right there. It's amazing how much water gets pumped out onto these plants. There's like a river flowing behind me when I went to load the truck. But all right, once he pays, we're on to Site 1 to get our stepping block, landscape step, whatever you want to call it, and then back home. We have acquired our 1 Techo-Bloc Rocka stone. It's a 14-inch deep, 48-inch wide stone step. Site 1 here is right next to Vermeer, North Atlantic and Brewster, just down the street from hard scrabble. So now we have a little bit of a drive back to the client's house, pound out some mulch, some planting, and then we can get onto the step. Actually, no, I lied. We gotta go to the yard and pick up some stone. All right, we'll see you there. All right, we're leaving the yard. There goes Kurt's dad. He's riding his, oh, I forget what year that is. It's like a late 60s Yamaha, I think JT1. Cool little bike. But we have our gravel. Let's get back to the job. We're back with all of our materials. Got our load of mulch. So Kurt's heading in the back with the plants and the weed fabric. So I'm gonna help him lay that all down. And then we're gonna get right to it. Get installing some mulch, some plants. This is a quick and easy one. We opted for the 6-foot weed fabric since the garden bed is going to be 6 feet wide. I'm just giving this a nice little kick, taking my weed fabric for a stroll. Kurt's got the old Hongwei staples. What do they say about those?
Do home fix easy way.
That is their slogan for Hongwei Chinese staples. Do home fix easy way. Get this rolled out, get it cut, start stapling it in place. All right, weed fabric is in. Now time to load the yard max with some mulch. Kurt's just blowing everything off down there. Basically what happens is when these lawns are wet in the morning and you sink into them, it looks all bad and everything because you have pretty good ruts in the lawn. But as the day goes on and the grass starts to dry out, everything starts to lift back up. And if you hit that with the blower, by the time that you leave for the day, as long as you don't drive over it with, you know, the excavator or truck anymore, that lawn will almost come back to looking good as new. So let's get this loaded up. All the mulch we need is brought down here. You can see Kurt just dumped it in nice little piles. So now we will get everything raked out. And then the client wants to show us where she wants the plants. We gotta wait for her to get back from the store. If she doesn't show up by the time that we have this raked out, we're gonna start on the landscape step in the front. So let me help Kurt do this and make this look nice. The mulch is now raked out all nice. I wouldn't say that's exactly my style. I don't know. It's not my style. I'll just say that. It'll look a little better when we get the plants in it. I mean, we're only putting 5 plants in, so it's not like it's gonna take up like any of that space at all. But that's beside the point. Simplicity.
I think they want to see the pond.
They want to see the pond,
and they want to leave room because I think they're gonna transplant. They like the garden. They just don't like to do the woods.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, her sister likes to garden. And they do have a nice little garden here, so I guess they're gonna transplant some of that out there. Yeah. That makes a little more sense because it just, as a rectangular bed of mulch, just looks a little strange. But we're off to the front. We're gonna get that step installed. It's a little extra height on the front step so that she doesn't have to climb up and down. You'll see when we get up there. So there we go. Alright, so what's going on in front, as you can see, there's a bluestone walkway. Kurt just pulled this piece out, but basically from the top of the bluestone to the top of her front porch here, it's like almost a 12-inch step, and that's just too much, especially for a little old lady. So we have that 14-inch step. We're actually going to backspace it off of the wall there. You can see there's an overhang. So we'll space that back, and then I just need to cut that piece of bluestone that was in there to make it fit back in there. So super easy. It's just gotta do it. So Kurt's getting that cleaned up. Unload the yard max so we can get the big Techo-Bloc stone out here. Do some measurements. We can cut this. We're gonna be putting in 3/8 gravel as base, so we have a little bit of that in the dump trailer. Level that out, and easy squeezy. Just grabbed that Techo-Bloc stone, pulled the yard max right up next to the truck, and wiggled it onto the yard max. And now transport it over there. I don't know what these things spec out for weight wise. It's got to be well into the 250-pound region. But it's a nice stone. Let's get it moved over there. So I just cut the blue stone. That's the scrap piece. And if you look over here, that's all we had to do. So this piece of bluestone went in, all the way to the stoop here, and it's a huge step. So this is a nice 6-inch step. So coming off the walkway, basically a little less than 5-inch. Oh, 6-inch comfortable step up onto the stoop patio front porch thing. But now all that's left is planting plants and putting everything away. So that was a super short job. So let's get down, check with the client to see how she wants us to plant the stuff, and then plant the stuff. 2 plants there and 3 plants here. So like we said, I think her and her sister are going to add some extra plants throughout here, and they wanted to put a bench right there in the middle of the 2. I just got to rake out this last little bit of mulch right here. Quick tip for raking out mulch to make it look really nice: flip a we call these soft rakes or leaf rakes, flip it over, and then you can use the back so it doesn't catch, and you can leave a really nice finish on a bed of mulch, so it'll get rid of any footprints, and it turns it over and makes that mulch look really, really good. Sometimes you still gotta flip it to, rake out a high spot, but for finishing, flip that thing over. A great tip I learned a long time ago. And like that, bed is done. So we gotta blow everything off. Kurt just ran around with grass seed, so that's done. Let me load up the excavator. We'll get ready to get out of here. Okay guys, just like that, it's 3:30. Kurt's about to get in the truck from blowing. We're done. So let's recap. Full tear out, 1 load out. Got everything ripped out and graded. Laid down our fabric, mulch, 5 plants, and a new step installation all in 1 day. And we're done early, and we're down a guy. So the right tools really make the job easy. If we had to load all that mulch like by hand instead of with the excavator, we'd both be tired and shot. I mean, not saying that we aren't tired, probably still tired. We're not in the best shape, I wouldn't say. You agree?
I'm physically fit.
He's physically fit. But yeah, the right technology really helps out a lot, and it makes the work enjoyable to do. So that's it on this one. Probably another short video, but I've heard that you guys like those. So go ahead and drop a comment what you think about this job. Give us a like and a subscription if you're feeling up to it. If not, it's fine with me too. I will see you on the next one. New videos every single week, Wednesday at 9 a.m. And before you go, check out this guy over here. He's got the old NK garage with the tools. So if you're into that, if you're into tools, toolboxes, tool selling, tool buying,
Anything to do with tools,
he's got it covered. So go check him out. Link is down in the bio or description or whatever you call it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of the day.